Welcome guys, so this is my 6th sealed March of the Machine. Just get straight into it. We're playing best of 1. Just had a good result in best of 3. I was able to play Gyruda, Doom of the Depths, as my companion. So that was pretty cool, and that worked very well. But let's look at these rares. We have the Archpriest of Shadows, 2 black and 3 for a 4/4 with backup 1 Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow, that's a hell of a reanimation spell. It's got backup as well, so it's not just you got your typical sort of 5 mana reanimation spell. This is a creature with that attached to it for free, really. If you can get through with damage. But also it's backup 1, so basically it's a 5/5 as well. That seems fantastic. But we've also got the really big green creature, Ancient Imperiosaur. 2 green, 5 and 5. It is Convoke, so you can get lots of creatures out and cast this early. 6/6 base stats, trample, ward 2. It enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it for each creature that convoked it. So usually when I've run into this, it's been 10/10. So that seems pretty good. That seems pretty amazing. I'm going to go straight down here and look at the other green rare. We have Deep Root Wayfinder, and I ran into this. So pretty good, 2/3 for 2. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or battle, surveil 1, then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So it's ramp. If you can get lands in your graveyard, this is ramp. Absolutely fantastic. So green, looking good. We'll look at this guy. I've run into this guy. This is the Fairy Mastermind. 2/1 flash flying for 2. And whenever an opponent draws the second card each turn, you draw a card. And you can make them draw a second card by paying 4 mana. Each player draws a card. So effectively 4 mana ability that lets you draw 2 and your opponent draw 1. Pretty fantastic as well. And let's look at this. I'm not familiar with this one. White, red, 2, 5/4. Oh, I think I might have killed this at some point. Somebody had this. Jeru and Hazaret. As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, Jeru and Hazaret has Vigilance and Haste. Whenever it attacks, so you look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may exile a legendary creature card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Until end of turn, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So it works for legendary creature cards. It looks at the top 6. Well, we do have... Let's see, that's not legendary. That's not legendary. But we do have this one. This is Captain Lannery Storm. Red and 2, 2/2 haster. I have seen this before. Whenever Captain Lannery Storm attacks, create a treasure token. And whenever you sacrifice a treasure token, Captain Lannery Storm gets +1/0 till end of turn. So that's good. That's ramp. That's mana fixing. So yeah, red and white might be okay as well. But yeah, green is looking pretty good. And I want to play this black card as well. So we might have a difficult decision ahead of us. We're going to look. It said we had 2 more rares, so we'll find those as well. See if that helps. Oh yeah, once again I've got Tribute to the World Tree. I've not played this yet. I've had it twice before. Because triple green is quite hard to cast. I could have played a mono green deck already in sealed in order to try and play this, but I decided to go sort of green and splashing a couple of other colours. But yeah, this could be repeated card draw. It makes your creatures bigger. It seems pretty good. We also have our other rare, is Umori the Collector. Oh, now we might very well be talking here. So it's green or black, 2 green or black mana +2, 4/5 companion. Each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. So we could go all creatures. So far we've got some good creatures. Obviously we couldn't play Tribute to the World Tree, but we can play the Wayfinder, the Imperiosaur, and the Archpriest. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. When it enters the battlefield, so you can make all your creatures cost 1 less. Okay, this is immediately what I'm excited about, trying to build around. Green and black Umori, so hopefully we've got enough creatures. As I say, the last deck I made was with the blue-black companion, Gyruda, Doom of the Depths, and that did very, very well indeed. Just having that extra guaranteed late game creature in your starting hand is a big advantage, I think. Let's do that. Let's not set it as companion just yet, but it's going to be there, I think. Anyway, we'll go through the colours. And see what we have. I think I'll start actually on the right hand side. I'll start with lands, and we have a lot of lands. We don't have the green-black land, but we can maybe splash other colours. We'll look at those later. Right, let's look at artifacts. So we don't have much fixing. This is the only mana fixing card. So I'm looking for cheap mana fixing, things that can draw us lands, things with land cycling, things with card draw that's cost 2 or less, because those are very helpful for fixing your opening hand. If it's a 2-lander, and otherwise I'm looking at using the bread system, so bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, and dross. But I think I'm mainly curious about the first 3: bombs, removal, and evasion. So, but let's actually just put I'll put all the creatures in first, and we'll see how viable a creature deck is. I do like to see Finn the Fangbearer. Lighted Burgeoning, ramp card, the Pest, 1 Carvu, Converter Beast. There are some good cards here, but it would mean not playing Umori. 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. That's a big creature I haven't seen before. Copper Host Crusher, Phyrexian Bear, Rhino. Alright. Vat Keeper, Umori. Well, let's drop that. Let's just look at the Umori deck now. Rampaging Geoderm. Green and red. And then black creatures. All good. Some cheap black creatures. That's very good. 2 Nezumi Informants. That's amazing. That's all creatures in black. And then Firja, Judge of Valor. That's a really good card if we can splash white for that. But we've added all the green, all the black creatures. We've actually hit 40 cards. So yeah, we could stop there. This could maybe this is a deck. I really like 2 Nezumi Informants. That can just slow down your opponent a bit. If we want to splash white, we've got Blossoming Sands and Scoured Barrens. Firja seems like a good possibility. But we don't have a huge amount of fixing if we're just playing creatures. We do have Overgrown Pest, though. That is fixing. And that is just ramp if it can. It has to actually deal combat damage. But that can just run away with the game occasionally. Probably no need to have another huge creature in the deck. I'd probably cut the Copper Host Crusher. But yeah, that could be a deck, right? Very simple. Well, very simply, it's going to show me all the creatures, isn't it? So we'll think about. So it's 11 black, 13 green. We've got, yeah. So with the companion filtering on, it's going to show me how many creatures there are in other colours. So if we want to go white, 5, only 8 creatures. So it's lucky green and black seem to be the colours with the creatures. Blue has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Blue is not bad. So in the early drops, okay, you get a nice cheap flyer. I like that. 2/1 flying. Cryptomancer can sort of protect your creatures with hexproof at flash speed. That seems good. And you can play the Fairy Mastermind as well. See, red has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 creatures. That's plus that one, 9. That would make 9. This looks pretty good. I think I'll just call that end of part 1, and I'll just have a bit of a think about these. I'll make a regular deck as well for comparison and see if I'm missing out on some. In fact, no, let's do that now. Instants and sorceries, anything that's not a creature, right? What are we missing out on here? Oh, it's an artifact, I suppose. That's why that's being counted. Now, what have I done here? Because companion filtering is switched on. Switch it off. So we'll see what else is there. Am I missing out on an amazing suite of removal? In white, we've got 1 removal. Blue's got a counter spell. Black has got Mirrodin Avenged, which is it's okay. Okay. This is the 3-point drain life. I'd say it's okay. Ooh, red burn spell. That's good. Then 2 invasions of Regatha, 4 direct damage to opponent or battle. Very aggressive. Shatter the Source, 6 damage. So, quite good. And in green, Cosmic Hunger. We've got 2 Vengeance Earth. We've got all the ramp spells. We've got the Tribute to the World Tree as well. We'd have to replace, if we wanted to go mono green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might just about be possible. Yeah, and well, mono green splashing a colour, so we can so we can play Tribute to the World Tree in the deck somewhere. But I think having the companion, as I said, it's just going to be quite consistent in what it can dish out. So you get that extra card every single game. Yeah, okay. I'll call that end of part 1 and have a bit more of a think. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, that was actually an easy decision. Yeah. Realised I'm not missing out on too many things. Yeah, let me just... Oh, I've just dropped the Flitting Gorilla. There we go. I'm not missing out on too many removal spells. I'm missing out on some ramp spells. So that's the only thing. We could consider going to 18 land here, because the mana fixing's a little bit sketchy. I'm going to try and play Firja. I've only got 3 white sources. I didn't want to go further, lose any more swamps or forests, because I'm trying to play these things on turn 1. So, yeah, I think that's worth a shot. See if it works as well as the other one. Gyruda. I keep forgetting the name. But the only problem is, if my opponent plays an absolutely horrendous creature, we won't have very much to. We won't have any removal spells to get rid of it. But we'll see if that's an issue or not. Okay, well, got a 2-drop. Got a Death Toucher. Oh wait, we've got Forest Cycling. What am I talking about? Yeah, we've got Guaranteed Forest. So this is great. This is good. Oh, this one. Sure. This flips for 4 mana. So kind of giving away the fact I've only got creatures in my deck. See if he can use that information. Three colours, of course. Is that getting blown up? Yes, it is. 1 damage through. Okay, well that's nice. So I managed to find my my green 1-drop, so I can Forest Cycle this and play something. Now this it's 6 mana to transform this, and it gets to basically remove 3 toughness from something. We'll try and remember that. Convert to beast, okay. We're going to get slammed with a 5/5 creature next turn. Actually hit our white mana, that's pretty good. So I guess it's either Vat Keeper or my own Converter Beast. Yeah, I think the Converter Beast is the right call here. And this cheeky little chappy can swing in because he's got Vigilance. See if he wants to, he doesn't want to block. Dusk Legion Duelist, Vigilance. So if you put counters on that, that can do something. So we block because we're going to hopefully bring this back. But okay. I think, yeah, we want to have an untapped land here. No two ways about it, I think. And play a Vat Keeper. And of course we could make a 10/10 creature next turn if we're if we think that might be good. He might have the double black removal card that just kills anything. But we're under pressure here. Oh, yeah. So it just kills the Vat Keeper. Good point. I always forget that that's on the battlefield. Yeah, you got my Vat Keeper. And that thing doesn't have trample. Sure. I guess we'll have to trade off 5/5s. Oops, don't do that. Right, Nezumi Informant. That seems good. I could Informant and incubate a 2/2 or prepare my Umori. Because we think the last two cards he has might be really good. Okay, let's do that. Oh, Timberland Ancient. He's sort of hoping to get his extra forest. I see. Okay, I'm not terrified. I mean, it's potentially 5 damage swinging in. I think we've got time to get our Umori and yeah, do no attacks. Not attacking. Not attacking. That is a let off. Okay. So we can play the Umori. Makes everything cheaper. We're going to choose creatures. And yeah, we won't do anything else. This one with escort's pretty good. It just brings something back from the graveyard. Converter Beast seems good. Converter Beast and Vat Keeper seems good, and then I can make a 10/10 creature. So I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going to flip that. Okay, give me a Converter Beast. We could play the Vat... No, we can't. Yes, we can play the Vat Keeper. I want the Converter Beast now, though. And Overgrown Pest can hopefully find me another land. Land's going to be important here. Okay, Umori's dead. He did have a Deadly Derision. Okay, I think take another forest. And go next. No attacks and end turn. So I think we... I don't think we bring back the Umori. I think we go for our combo. Get the Vat Keeper and try and make a 10-10 creature. Oh, nice. Okay. So he gets to draw an extra card with that guy. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, if this dies it gets exiled, so you can't sort of loop it. I was just thinking about. Okay, no attacks, right. We're not going to flip that. My turn. Yes, we're going to go for the Vat Keeper. See if just see if he's got the other card that he needs, the other removal card. Yeah, I'm not going to attack into his stuff. Right, no attacks. This guy could have Invasion of Fiora, of course. Okay, we do like land here. We like Converter Beast. We've got 5 extra mana as well, so we can make our huge creature. Pretty exciting. Okay, we'll do it at instant speed at the end of his turn. Okay, incubate 3. Okay, Vat Keeper, 5 mana. Please convert this into a 10-10. Sweet. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. I convert both of these into 4/4s as well. Seems good to me. The only trouble is I've got absolutely nothing if he has, you know, stuff. Keep this back, keep this back. Just swing in with a bunch of stuff. Yep, 0/1 can block that. That's fair. It can eat a 3/3 and a 2/2. Just take some favourable blocks. But I get through for a good chunk of damage. We've really played into a board sweeper. Nice. Okay. We played into that completely. Got to remember this. I'm not playing best of 3. it's absolutely 100% bound to happen that they've got a board sweeper. Flitting Gorilla has evasion, which is nice. And this can do direct damage, so it's not completely over, but it's pretty over. And that does 3 damage to that. Okay, sure. Take action. Put a creature on top that is going to be good. What is going to be good? Something with Death Touch would actually be good here. Also, Archpriest of Shadows would be good, because that can bring the Death Toucher back and be an extra threat. If that gets through with combat damage... But this also has Death Touch. Yeah, let's get the Archpriest of Shadows on top. That seems okay. It'll be a bit of a miracle if I can win this one now, but we'll see. Yeah, he doesn't... So, yeah. He could get this. He could get a 3/3 flyer. I could still take 10 damage here. This is a Death Toucher. I can force that trade there, which isn't so great. Or I could just stop this 10 damage and block now. And have a Death Toucher for next turn. Because obviously he's kept the blocker back. See if he's got removal spell. How many was it? He's got Sunfall. He's had Deadly Derision. He's had Final Flourish. I mean, it's not outrageous, but yeah, I will. Okay, I guess the idea is you're going to get that, and you're going to get a 3/3 flyer, and then you can double block this, so I can't bring something back. Yeah. Okay, we just have to trade with a 10/10. Something that gives it first strike. Is that what you're doing? No, you're using your other Deadly Derision that you have. Of course, you have another Deadly Derision. Fair enough. I was thinking, yeah, three removal. That doesn't sound right. They always have 4 removal spells, or 3 removal spells on a board wipe. Okay, so that will give him enough for lethal next turn. That's 16 damage. That's 18 damage. Nice. Okay, I can gain 1 life though. What are you going to do about that? Well, yeah, we played into a board wipe, but it's limited. Don't know why I wasn't expecting that in game 1. Of course, game 1, I'm doing well. It looks brilliant. Of course, they're going to have a board wipe. All you have to do to play around it is keep your incubation tokens back, or keep some of them back. My problem was flipping all of them, of course. All right, we've had a loss. I think I have copied that deck. So if this is a 0/3, I'll be somewhat disappointed. I'll be surprised though. But yeah, we did not play around Sunfall. Silly me. We have forest cycling, so we do have a forest in this hand, and we have a nice curve. 1, 2, 3. We'll see if we can. And the Ichor Shade is amazing because we can, when we discard that, that'll become a 3/4. So that's cool. Just see if this opponent has a board wipe, I suppose. Okay, he's got swamps, excess land. Play the Ichor Shade. So we're thinking this guy must have Invasion of Fiora. That's my prediction. Ah, he's got Vanquish the Weak. That's a shame. Right, we need a forest. So let's ditch this guy. Gradually, adding 1 power to the board every so often. So see what he can do about this. Another Vanquish the Weak. Wow. Okay. So as we know, he's got, these guys always have 2 more removal spells. Right, I could Vat Keeper, or I could play Umori. Maybe I should wait till I have 7 mana before I play Umori, because he's playing black and he might have hand removal. That is a possibility. I'm going to swing in. Yeah, it's maybe Umori's safer outside the hand for the moment. I'm threatening to make a 4/4. Okay, his first creature has appeared, and removal spell. Okay, it's kind of a removal spell. It's going to go there, and we could flip this now. It's a little bit more damage now rather than a 4/4 later, but yeah, I think that makes sense. We'll have 6 mana. Yeah, we won't have enough to play that. We'll risk him having a hand removal spell. There's a defender. That's a good one. That becomes a 3/3, the 3 mana. So he has a legitimate blocker there. Right, we've got 7 mana. So yeah, we can play Umori, select creatures. Playing right into that board wipe again, but never mind that. No attacks. Invasion of Innistrad. That's the -13. So he's had his 4 removal cards. They always have 4 removal cards. Let's see what we can do from here, because we can now make a 4/4 creature. Amazingly, the Vat Keeper survived his second stint. We could swing in with the Vat Keeper as well. Oh yeah, these are lethal, by the way. Let's swing in with everything. No, that seems good. Jump block there, take favourable block there, bang, 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 down to 3. Okay. What does this guy do again? That's right, it was an XL thing. He's got Astral Wingspan, so he can flip that and get Deluge of the Dead, so he's got 2 zombie tokens to block with. Oh, nice. Okay. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So I can get through with 2 damage. Or I can make a huge trampler. Absolutely enormous trampler. Now, I talked last time about playing into Deluge, not Deluge of the Dead, but board wipes. So literally I think he needs Invasion of Firja. He has to lose both these zombies to survive here. Pretty sure. I'm not going to tap everything for Impatient Imperiosaur. That would be impatient. Right. Got a jump block. You get through with 2, and I think I'm okay playing this because I get compensation if he does have the board wipe. I get to put another creature on top of the deck. We got there this time. But I'm going to be talking about board wipes for the entirety of this run after that first game. Just to remind myself they exist, I think. Okay, at least we're off the mark. It's not going to be 0-3. Okay, we've got black, we've got green. Got 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 5 drop. That seems good. Let's go. I mean, this is only a 1-2. But it's something. Oh, and that can help me find a land. That's really good. Oh, he's got the really good one. Nice. Yeah, let's play the Pest. Let's find our some white mana. Scoured Barrens seems good. Let's not attack. Okay, that is... yeah, that thing. That is not defender for very long. Typically. So we could, yeah, he's playing green-red, so, and I think did he miss a land drop? No, he didn't. No. Well, possibly he did. I've missed a land drop now. Yeah, we could play Umori, we could have the Flitting Gorilla. That starts chipping away for 2 damage. I think I like Umori in the hand though first. Because I don't think I'm breaking through just yet. Umori lets me cast Firja the following turn, and that seems like a very powerful card. Okay, yeah, so that gets to attack, and I can't block it. Nice. Good, solid hit. We hit land number 5. I think we play Umori. Creatures, please. No attacks. Third of the Dawnbreak. I've got to read this one. 3/3. Ability to activate that aren't minor abilities. Cost 2 less to activate. Cool. Target creature can't block this turn. Okay. No, he hasn't got any active abilities, but that's quite a cool card. Okay, my turn. I could sacrifice this at some point. Because an extra land would be pretty good. I think, yeah, I've got a spare point of mana. Just going to sacrifice that. Good. We made sure we got to that land. I could make the Imperiosaur, just sort of slam it. Right, if we do Firja for 4, we've got 4 creatures and 2, and then we can... Oh, yeah, I think it's Firja, and then we'll slam the Imperiosaur. Oh, this is so good. Yes. Has to happen. And then we've got a 4/6. No, we don't. I was thinking it pumps all my creatures, but it doesn't, unfortunately. Whenever you cast your second spell, oh, we could have another big creature. That seems good. It's just a very big creature. It's 14/14. And it has Ward 2, and he's green-red. He doesn't have any Death Touch. I think he needs to top deck a land, play a Death Toucher for 2, and pay 4 mana with a fight spell to kill it. And then he's going to hit me for a lot of damage. 13 damage. If he has literally that, I will feel a bit... Oh, I've messed up. Target creature can't block this turn. He's got for 1 mana, so he can get through with 10 damage. And he'll have 4 other mana to spend. This might have been a blunder. Okay, there's a land. There's a Tangled Skyline. He's getting 5 life. But he can't attack this turn if he's going to do that. Okay. Okay. Right, Firja. When I cast 2 spells, I get to draw a card. That's cool. Okay, I like the idea of Ichor Shade. And I like the idea of a Flitting Gorilla. And another Wildwood Escort sounds good. Let's swing with a lifelink. Okay, that gives reach to Phyrexians. Phyrexian. Okay, none of these are Phyrexians. I can still attack with my flyer. So I'm going to attack with like that. Alright, is that enough? 8, 12, 14. Killing that first. Is there a red board sweeper? I'm going to play my Ichor Drinker. Doesn't look like there's a red board sweeper. Let's play a Vat Keeper, and then for 5 mana I can make this into a 4/4, which seems good. Let's do that one. That's some extra damage. And he gets a favourable block somewhere. He can kill Umori. Oh, and he's got a 4/4 as well. Nice. He can kill the 3/4, the 4/5. He's going to go for the 4/4. Okay. And Umori makes sense. Should be 10 damage through, right? Not a big creature, okay. Oh, that's a beautiful card. So let's kill his blocker. Do we want an extra 2/2? I think so. Haven't figured it out, but feels like that's the right thing to do. Yeah. Okay. No green. Wow, this is risky. But I could get... I might get a turn 5 Firja. I'm drawing an extra card. I've got a turn 3 creature. I'm going to risk it. Ah, we top deck green mana. Beautiful. We even have a turn 2 play. Okay, that is good because it lets you look at your top 5 and find a land. What does it turn into? I think it's a 4/3 trample thing that can indestructible whenever you cast a spell. So that's pretty aggressive. We play this tap land and this 1-drop. Oh, and he's got a... well, it's a good thing that I've got a 1-drop. Let's swing in with that. Let's find that next land. That's got to be the priority. Oh, or a creature. I'll take the land. Death Toucher. Okie doke. Right, we found a good 4-drop here, Jumping Carvu. I'm thinking of pumping up the Rotten Tail here. Could have got through with 3 damage, of course. It's good to have a 2/2 vigilance, I think, on potentially on defense. That's dead. Okie doke. Cosmic Hunger. That'll do it. Now, is he going to tap out to attack me here? Oh, that's transforming. He is going to tap out to attack me. He's going to do 3 damage to that. And that's absolutely fine because it's not 4 damage. So I've got a creature I want to bring back. Let me just read this card again. This card is incredible. Yeah. We're doing Archpriest of Shadows. We pump up our Vigilance creature to 3/3 so it can trade, swing like this. And we'll get something else cool back. And what the hell, we'll make the Carvu a 4/4. We'll spread the tokens around. He's playing black. He could have hand removal, so I'm just thinking I just play Umori in 1 turn when I have 7 mana. That seems reasonable because I've got other things I can do until then. Okay, he's got another Cosmic Hunger, so that's gonna get blown up. So we know they always have 4 removal spells. We'll just see what we can do here. So I'll this time I trade with a Rotten Tail. Final Flourish, so he wins. So he has, as we know, yes, as I said, they always have 4 removal cards, so yeah, he did have another one. One thing I could do, I could play, well, I mean, your Rotten Tail dude here, that gets me to, 8 damage. And then I play an Etched Familiar. That seems pretty good. So you can't block the 6 damage on the Carvu here. Play the Etched. Just swing in like that. He does get a cool creature if he flips this. And I play the Etched Familiar as my blocker. And I haven't had to play Umori. Oh, what's this thing do? Exile things to gain life. Yep, that seems good. Yeah, we got him. So we're at least at 50-50 today. That's on this one. Good. Cool, that's all the colours. We don't have double black, though, for this guy. And we can find a fourth land with the Pest. I think that's pretty good. I think I'll go for the tap land on turn 1 rather than the creature. I think the creature is pretty optional. Because I want to have my Pest on turn 3 and Finn on turn 2. Jungle Hollow, nice. Okay, well that's an extra forest. So yeah, we'll go ever so slightly more aggressive because we can play the tap land later now. Okay, let's swing in with that for a mighty 1 damage. Get him back to 20, I think. Unless he wants to trade, I'd be happy with that. Because he's going to have 4 mana next turn. He can play a Chomping Kavu. Let's play a Swamp. Fangbearer. Yeah. It's actually not Vold Hermit. Good choice. Okay. Third land and a Pest. And give me, I think I can have an untapped land. I think that's okay. Oh, I could have gone for double black. That's my mistake. Yeah. I did need double black. I needed the tap land. And, oh god. Okay, well this is also another card that just beats my deck. I was just thinking Sunfall wins, but Glissa wins more. Oh, it's brutal. So, yeah. Because everything has First Strike and Death Touch, so yeah, my whole plan of blocking things no longer works. Yeah, I'll trade my Death Toucher there, because he's not going to be much use against Glissa. Okay, we did draw another black source, that's the good news. Yeah, we can't get through the Glissa there. Right. Got to look for some marginal opportunities. Yeah, we could bring that in, but I take more damage next turn. So I think I've got to play the Swamp. I've got to play Carvu. That's a 3/3 blocker, and then that I can make another 3/3 blocker. I'm not attacking, just to try and slow down the attack this turn. That's another incubate. Finn the Fangbearer, sure. Everything. So you got Finn the Fangbearer with Glissa to make everything have Death Touch and do an enormous amount of. Okay, yeah, just have a huge army then. Okay, is it a good time to play my tap land? Yes. I can't play Firja. Play the tap land. Play Converter Beast. So yeah. So we've run into the problem of not having removal. People have Glissa, Herald of Predation. It's all over if you can't remove it. It's completely bonkers. So you want to just get as many attack phases with First Strike and Death Touch in as possible. See, I'd have gone for First Strike, Death Touch, get an attack phase in. We can't convert that, but I think it's irrelevant. Play that forest, play this. No attacks. Yeah. Just got a removal. First removal he's seen. He doesn't really need removal when he's got Glissa. At some point, yeah, he just attacks with a bunch of Death Touchers, and if 5 of them get through, I die to poison. 5, 6, 7. Okay, Converter Beast, you go there. You go there. I'm going to take... Yeah, there's still 5 here, unfortunately. Pest blocks there. And then I'm taking 8 poison. That should be 8. But I get another turn, which is nice. We actually have a thing that can destroy stuff. Destroy artifact or enchantment. And Glissa, unhelpfully, is neither of those things. We can pop one of those. Isn't that great? He gets to surveil. Even got his little ramp combo going. And we'll go down fighting, go down swinging, but we're going to take 1,000,000 poison now. Literally 14 poison counters. It's the most poison I've ever had in one round, I think. Cool. So nothing I could do about that. Now I feel more gutted about the Sunfall game because I just, yeah, that's the one I could have won probably quite easily. So this looks quite good. 1, 2, 3 drop, and then I've got the big one. Hello. Okay. Get in there. Bang. Does he have an answer to the Wayfinder? I haven't seen this ramp any lands out yet. Boom. And we're not going to see it do that just yet. That is a nice rare, actually. Okay, right. He can exile a card, can't he? I didn't see him exile one, but maybe it was no good. So yeah, could go for the gorilla. I think I don't know. I like getting the pest out of the way now, in case he's tempted to use removal. Earlier than maybe he should. Do we want the tap land? What are we doing next turn? Well, we could be playing a 4-drop. I think we can get the planes, so let's take the planes. Okay. Right, well we can't play Imperiosaur yet. I think let's play Carvu. Let's pump up the life linker a bit. That seems cool. Well, Slinger, 3/3. That's a good blocker. All right, so got a Nezumi Informant, Flitting Gorilla. That would take me to 5 creatures. That's 3 mana and 4 creatures. Because I could, I could trade off with the Carvu, but he's discarded that creature, and I can, let's just play a 14/14 trample, see what he can do about it. He's going to have to spend a bit of mana to deal with this. Oh, I've played right into, guess what, Sunfall. Land Sunfall, right? I'm going to get ready on the night. Oh, no, okay, we won. I'm still traumatized from game 1. We did it. We had missed a land drop the turn before, so maybe it was a better chance. Okie doke. 1 drop, 3 drop, 5 drop. We'll see. We'll see if... And there's another 3 drop. Okay. So it's having odd-numbered casting costs is kind of bad with a companion. We actually... Oh, that's brilliant. So we top decked a 2 drop. Perfect. Oh, there's some swamp cycling. Nice. Yep. Man of culture. I see. Now, it's another chance. Turn 2 Wayfinder. Will it get to find a land for me? It didn't get immediately blown up. Probably got instant removal, but we'll see. Let's get in there. Okay, we get the Surveil. Oh, we get to put the land in the graveyard. Ah, that's beautiful. I love that. Right. I'm actually going to play a Flitting Gorilla first, rather than the... Maybe I should have played the Vat Keeper, but... This could be better later when I've got mana open. Wow, okay, he didn't hit land number 4, and that was very important for him. Oh, it's one of these ones. Let's... Usually it's... Hopefully it's a connection problem for my opponent. Okay, there we go. Is this any good? Well, it's a curve that starts at 4. I've got 2 4s and 2 5s, and my opponent's going first. But I've got something I can do on turn 3. I'm not worried. Maybe I should be worried. I tend to keep these hands. My philosophy is, I can top deck small creatures just as easily as I can top deck lands. So, well, there's a 3 drop Ichor Shade. Okay, don't feel quite so bad. We're just a bit scared if he has a 2 drop. And then he keeps playing things. Oh, plains cycling. Okay, going for the plains. And I have a cycling card as well. I might very well use that. Oh, though what I might do, it seems pretty good to use that with the Ichor Shade. Oh god. He's got the 4/5 for 3 green. That becomes 6. Yeah, incredible. A worm coil engine, basically. So that's something that can beat me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to ditch this when I've got Ichor Shade out, but that puts a serious clock into play. I'm not sure I can. Yeah, because I've got to play this next turn, and then yeah, okay. I think I have to do this now. I have to do this now. I can't afford to let 2 mana go to waste in this kind of situation. There's the Ichor Shade. So at least I've got something. Cool, we top deck another land. I'm thinking Corruptor Beast gives me a chump blocker. I like that idea. I'm going to just swing in with this. That's 6 mana to transform. Alright. It's got 5 mana. I'm going to block that. It's not going in the graveyard on my turn though, so it doesn't pump my shade. I think that's how that works. Yeah, has to be my end step. Okay, we've got another. Actually, got another chump blocker. We could do Informant Umori. Or we could swing for the fences here. Archpriest. He's got 5 mana up. I don't know what he could have. I do have a list actually, but I'll just see if we get something. Instant speed removal. The white. Oh no, we got through. Oh, that's amazing. So we can get. I think we get the 6/5 here. That's pretty awesome. Wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't done forest cycling on turn 2. Okay, I feel better now. Maybe we've got a chance. That's getting tandem takedown. Tandem takedown. If this gets 6 mana, then it becomes a 6/6, doesn't it? Oh, but he's gonna play his own ancient. We've got quite a situation developing here. Well, the chances he has loads more land in his hand or important stuff. I could go Informant, Gorilla. I could just get this back again. That's going to scare him away from attacking. I could also keep 2 mana up for flipping the incubator. So, yeah, and I could play that small creature as well. That seems quite a good idea. Play a few small things. Try and eke out an advantage. That is Thalia. Oh, I'm glad to see the back of her. Okay. Pump something up. Maybe the Ichor Shade can get into sort of relevance. And then go next. No attacks. Enter. And yeah, we could have sacked that to pump this again to 5/6, but I want to make the 5/5 token. And this guy could, of course, have Sunfall. He is playing white, after all. Okay, what's that? 2 plus 1+1. So this gets bigger when there's more +1/+1 counters happening. Specifically something you control. I'm going to activate that. And I will block with the 5/5 token. Let's see if he's got a combat trick. Yes, he does. Angelic Intervention. That gets a token, that gets a token. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I want to make a land drop. I'm just going to sacrifice that creature. Okay, that's a land. That's good. We can play Fin the Fangbearer. Nice Death Touch. Oh, we ran out of mana. I thought I had 3 in, but I've only got 2. So no attacks there, and hopefully the Ichor Shade goes to 5/6. That's pretty cool. Let's see when he wants to transform Polukranos. Okay. Has that got Trample by any chance? No, it's got Reach and Lifelink, so it's sort of perfect for a Death Toucher. And then that can put a counter on something else. Yeah. Okay, and that gets to 4/4. He's got a nice little system here. Pretty good. This has got reach as well, so my flyer isn't particularly relevant. Right, let's think. What can we do for 6 mana? I could do Carvu and a Deep Root Wayfinder. Could scare him by getting the Archpriest back with a Wildwood Escort as well. I could develop Umori and play a Flitting Gorilla as well. There are situations where that's going to scare him from attacking with... Oh, he's got 2 reach creatures, of course. Okay, I'm going to say it's now or never. I think I'm going to develop Umori at some point, and I'll play the flyer. And no attacks. Okay, let's... so we could play Umori and play Informant and Wayfinder. That's pretty cool. Land, is it? Yeah. Wayfinder. Okay. No attacks. That's a big board. I hope you don't have Sunfall. Okay, that's his flyer. Okay. Now we've got 7 mana. To do the combination I'm thinking of is 9 mana. Flitting Gorilla would put... Yeah, I think the point of all of this is we're going to play this again. We're going to get our Archpriest of Shadows again. Let's play a Kavu. Let's let's make this guy bigger, so he's like a 7/6. And just attack with him, and maybe he'll trade a big creature for it. I mean, arguably I need a reach creature to stop his fire, but I think I feel like it's time to go for it. This makes a couple of 3/3s. Okay. Let's just get in there. See if he wants to trade something. Yeah. Okay, we'll trade. So he's got no cards in hand, so those are, yeah, and that gets a token, you see, so that's pretty cool. That's gradually getting quite menacing. Okay, that's got Death Touch. Right, that's getting to 5/5. Okay, and that's going to swing for 3, yeah. Okay, cool. Another Wildwood Escort. That's nice. Right, your only reach creature you've got left is this. So the best trade I can force off is by making my Flitting Gorilla have Death Touch, right? And swinging in with that. As long as this doesn't have first strike or something, I'm probably pretty good if I do that. And if it dies, I put something cool on top. Lets it through. I re-animate. Cool. So, Timberland Ancient. Yep. Seems good. Oh, we got some poison through. That's nice. Conceded. Right. Cool. That was yeah, that was interesting. He had a pretty strong bomb there. Polychronos. But that's quite a rollout of creatures I had. Helps having different ways of bringing creatures back from the graveyard, I suppose. Cool, up to 6. And I was on 3 and 2. I thought, oh, this will be another 50-50. I'll run into another Sunfall or Glissa, and that'll be it. Two-lander, no black mana. Let's see, we have a 2-drop with Death Touch. That's always nice, but it's 4-drop, 2 5s, 1 3. A bit risky, but we are drawing first. Do we want? Yeah, can we afford to take this risk when we're on 2 losses? Let's keep it. Got our splash colour. I like that. Maybe 1 death toucher might. Maybe that'll be enough to hold him off until. Ah, there we go. There's the black mana. What was I worrying about? Okay, right. This is the thing that adds extra tokens. You can add stuff for 2. It's a pretty good card. And there's the Botanical Brawler, so that is, yeah, the perfect card to go with that. Okay, and that's, wow. This is a reminder. This is sealed deck. He's drawn 3 synergistic things already. I guess that was turn 4, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he went first. Okay, something bad's going to happen to me very soon. Okay, let's make sure we got double black. Obviously this dies. Chomping at Carvu. Could make himself a 4/4. Because that's a 3/3, so another blocker against a 3/3 seems good. Right, and that gets even bigger. It's a 7/7 now. My god. And that's dead. Nice. We got the removal for that. And I can only do 6 damage. He's got a 7/7 swinging in. Well, it's turn 5, I think. So, good news. There is some good news. This is going to be unblockable next turn. Does this have that has trample, of course. I could take 12 damage here. I can Archpriest of Shadows this. It's unblockable. I bring back Finn the Fangbearer. And that's about all I can manage. But obviously, if a double block, he'll kill the Carvu. Okay, we'll take 12. So at least we have a plan. Right. We're going to end up with 2 Death Touches out. That's going to go some way to helping me stabilize. Just see how many Cosmic Hungers he's got. So that's more backup. Another synergistic card. And it's just going to be able to push through just a million trample damage, I guess, and win that way. This is going to give him +2/+2 every single turn. Kind of crazy. If I just blocked with Finn, that's 8 damage, 8 trample damage through. Let's see if he's impatient to attack, or if he wants to build his advantage even more, I suppose. No, he does not want to attack into my Death Touch. Okay. Oh well, this is another 5 toughness on the board. I think that's another 1 toughness. We've got nothing to reanimate at the moment. Okay, let's play the 1/1. Let's play the 4/5. And no attacks. Oh, so yeah, he's going to spread it out, yeah, because of course that gets huge pluses anyway, so of course he can just spread out the stuff. I do have something that can blow up this artifact in the deck. Is it time to attack yet? So now this... I die to trample damage, even if... okay. Holy cow. Yeah. This is the guy. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Is that... yeah. It's always worth looking to see if he's, you know, an enchantment creature. My one bit of removal in the deck, really. Blow up the Ozolith, try and stop the bleeding. No attacks. I don't think we can attack. Oh, something went to the graveyard. So it was an artifact. So that got a point of toughness. That could be important. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because you don't have the Ozolith anymore. No, I can. So. Right, 1 Death Toucher takes out a 7/7. Another Death Toucher takes out a 13/13. But I'm taking, you know, 9 trample damage. So I think we've got to whack about, I think whacking 5 toughness in there. So that's 4 trample damage going through. And then... block, and I say let's chuck in, yeah, I'm going to block that with 14, maybe 15 toughness, and just see what he wants to do. And you know, I'm not going to worry about combat tricks. Let's just see what happens there. No combat tricks. I'm very happy about that. Oh, he's got 2 cards left. We're gonna get rid of one of them. Probably a land. It is a land. I'm gonna Overgrown Pest. Wait a minute. I can attack here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just... what are we scared about? Oh, let's... Is that... yeah, that has to be sorcery. Okay, I'm going to... Do that and just swing in with these two. Go aggressive. Oh, cut short. Damn you. Okay. Should have known. Should have known last card was the removal. As we know, they always have about 4 removal. Okay, this deck has only got 2 so far. We're due a couple more. Okay. We've actually hit land number 7, so we can play Umori now. The other option, pay 2 life, make a 7/5. We can't really attack, we've got a block now. We really swung for the fences there. I kind of got carried away thinking he'd run out of stuff. But yeah. No attacks. What does this do? Oh, incubate 3 when it dies. Well, that's horrendous. Okay, well, Umori, you block there. You block there. You block there. Does he top deck the pump everybody spell? He may have done. I can't worry about that. He gets a 3/3. He's got Sunfall. Great, another Sunfall deck. Love it. Overgrown Pest. Give me a land. Well, that would have been a good blocker. Can't worry about that. Swamp there. Informant. Yeah, we could double block the 3/3. And then we'd only have a 2/2 to deal with, and that might be better next turn. Or we trade like that, and we have a 1/1 for next turn to chump block with. Maybe that's better. Okay. No attacks and end turn. So it looks like, yeah, first game Sunfall, last game Sunfall. But we didn't play into this Sunfall so much. He had the most ridiculous synergy deck, didn't he? With Botanical Brawler and Ozolith. And he also happens to have Sunfall, because of course he does. And the way the timing works, unfortunately, the death trigger on this happens too late. I don't die. Okay, good game. Good game. He has ridiculous synergy and a Sunfall to cap it all off. So yeah, went 6 and 3. We lost to Sunfall, Glissa Sunslayer, and Sunfall. So I think the deck was good. Pretty decent. And really, that wasn't just about Sunfall. That was the incredible Ozolith synergy as well. Right, let's have a look at the deck. Yeah, so I saw Umori the Collector. Well, I looked at the rares first of all, actually. Yeah, this was there. And the Archpriest of Shadows, the Ancient Imperiosaur, which I haven't had yet. We got this. This was a 14/14 trample a couple of times, which is pretty cool. And the Deeproot Wayfinder. This actually did get ramp out 1 land during the game. It usually got blown up. So I thought there's potential. I just looked at which colours have the most creatures, and black was very surprising, and actually had a decent number of creatures. So we could play our Archpriest and have a decent mana curve. I mean, it's kind of a flat curve. Usually you want 7/2 drops, 6/3 drops, or thereabouts, and a couple of 1 drops. So, but it's a little bit skewed. But it worked out. It's just, we realised, the 2 cards we can't deal with are Sunfall and Glissa Sunslayer. I could obviously game 1 could have played around the Sunfall if I thought about it. If I imagined the worst possible thing when I had a very dominant board situation. But because I had 10 mana and 2 incubator tokens, it was just too tempting to flip both of them with Vat Keeper and attack with a couple of 4/4s. But there you go. Yeah, so that was that was my first time playing with Wildwood Escorts, because it's a 5-drop. I usually cut it from the deck. I think I can't have like 5/5 drops in the deck, and these usually get cut. Really nice raised dead effect. It helped that, so that was pretty cool. That brought back Archpriest of Shadows a few times, and of course that can bring other things back. Very cool cards. Anyway, I think that is a video. So thanks for watching.